Hello and welcome back, everybody. Let me make sure that the sound is in. Nope, it was definitely not in the right range. Today we're going to be playing Imperius, and I am going to have a lot of fun with this game. So today's team comps are Lily, Leoric, Abathur, Imperius, Nova versus Nazebo, Greymane, Tychus, Sonya, and Deckard. Let's get that out of the way. I've been trying to pay attention to who is pinging more often, but honestly, I don't care anymore. So, Imperius, in case you're unaware, if you've never seen the character before, his abilities, his Q is going to be Celestial Charge. There you have it right there. Charging Sonya, skewering her, and stunning her, putting a mark on her, which is our trait, which we'll get to last. W is going to be Solarian's Fire. That is a big ol' line skill shot. And then it's going to do extra damage in the center of the line. It's going to slow as well, which is pretty cool. And then E is called Molten Armor. Every time that we hit our E button, it is going to do exactly what you're seeing right now. It's going to deal damage by putting out a little bit of fire. It's going to prioritize heroes, and it's going to heal more every time it hits heroes, but it does heal a small amount when you hit minions, mercenaries, other things other than heroes as well. So it's your heal button. It's also your most costly ability. So if you're spamming E, you're going to run out of mana fast, and you're not going to be very useful. And then your trait is Valorous Brand. Each ability marks the enemy hero for 10 seconds. Basic attacks consume the target's mark, dealing 20% damage per mark and healing for 84 per mark. So if you have 3 marks on a person, you're going to be healing for about 240. Yeah, that sounds about right. 240-ish. Imperius is a bruiser. A lot of the time, he is considered an offlaner. I don't necessarily feel like that's the best way to play him. Sadly, I think it's just kind of where he's been relegated to in a lot of people's minds, but I think that more than anything, he is kind of the roaming bruiser that is going to deal shitloads of damage, CC people out of their gourds, and secure a lot of kills. He does kind of offer some... Oh, buddy. Do you know who I am? He's going to offer a lot of CC in the form of kind of follow-up CC, or if he's, by himself in a duel, he's going to do a lot of CC to the person he's dueling with. But you don't really want to engage with Imperius, because if his Q gets interrupted, it does not do the additional damage, which our talents are going to be supporting, and obviously you're immediately fucked because the person is no longer stunned, and your team can't really do anything with that. So, but the build that works the best for me. Are you going to live? You're going to live. It looks like everything's fine. Ooh, 2-man stun. Big pop there. Just missing the Greymane as he's dodging up, but he's still going to die because no one gets out alive. So the build that I use, Impaling Light at 1, Sovereign Armor at 4, Flash of Anger at 7, and either ult, it's preference, at 10. I think Angelic Armaments is more widely picked for the damage, but I really like Suplex as well. Pathetic Mortals at 13, 16 is Celestial Swiftness, and Brand of Solarian is level 20. Now, to tell you why we're picking mostly Q build, is because we're going to want to put all of our effort into our Q and our auto attacks. So your other abilities are mainly defensive abilities and kiting abilities. Oh my god, I think I'm dead. I'm definitely dead. I'm super dead. Son of a bitch. It was just so very close. Lily didn't have any mana, so I was going to get run over. Even though if I had just a little bit more of a heal, I could have speared 3 people there. Probably killed the shit out of them. It's okay if we lose this objective, team. I'm not super committed to it. I know that you guys want it, but I don't think it's going to do a whole lot. Oh, Lily. Blocking herself in, blinding Tychus, almost getting walled in, and the wall from Nazebo saving her Really good stuff from the enemy team for our team. Pretty bad for them, though. I just ate so many toads all up in my dome piece. Okay, yeah, I don't even think we need to continue fighting, but who knows. So at level 1, Impaling Light is going to make our Q do 125% more damage, but it has to complete. So the ability itself has to go for the full stun duration. The person that you're stabbing has to fall off the spear naturally, and that's when you get the additional damage. So if your spear gets interrupted, or you get interrupted, or anything like that happens, just like that, you're going to lose a shitload of damage. Oh my god, and the wall saving me. Man, that Nazebo is all about helping out our team. Let me tell you what. We're going to lose the robot, though. So that's going to be happening in the middle lane. We'll be back to defend it in just a second here. But anyway, also, Impaling Light is going to be reducing the cooldown for your Q. Reduced by 1.25 seconds for each Valorous brand on the target when the stun completes. Now, you can activate your E, your Molten Armor, while your target is stunned by your Q. So, if you have used your W to set up the slow so that you can land the Q, you have 2 marks, and then you hit your E while they're stunned, you have 3 marks. Suddenly you have got 3.75 seconds off of the cooldown of your Q. Now if you hit multiple people while you're doing that, and you manage to brand all of them with that same WQE combo, you're going to get shitloads more cooldown reduction. And that's going to be the same throughout the entire game. So when you get into the late game with that much CDR and that much ability to just apply your... Are we going to get him? Are we going to get him? Are we going to get him? We got out of the wall. I'm going to get rooted, so my suplex isn't going to go off, but the Avatar clone is not going to let Nazebo get away. Oof. I saved Sonya there, I think. Nova was going to get the kill, and she got stunned right on the edge. We're going to suplex Deckard, though, because fuck that guy. Bam. Nailed it. Getting him all up in the juicy bits. So our, what the hell? If you're looking at the bottom left side of the screen right now, you'll notice that we're looking at Imperius' torso instead of his face, which is a little bit strange, I'm not going to lie to you, but at the same time, I'm kind of into it. Yeah, but back to the talents themselves. I'm going to get caught up and fucking run out of time like I always do. Sovereign Armor is pretty easy. Molten Armor grants 25 armor for 1.5 seconds. Damaging an enemy hero with Molten Armor increases the duration of the armor by 0.5 seconds. So, as long as you're hitting heroes with your E, which is very easy to do because it likes to hit heroes, for the most part, it's not... I don't know how to explain it. The ability is not AoE. It's basically a single target ability that activates on targets in the circle, and it's just going to peck them. Now, right, oh my god. It did that Entomb save my life? It did. That perfect Entomb just saved the shit out of me. And then the Avatar clone is going in as well. We're going to get the stun on Sonya because she leaped in. See if we can get the slow. I'm stuck in the wall. I still get close with my ult, but don't manage. Leo's going to clean it up. Just because your ult does deal damage and CCs people doesn't mean that you can't use it like a dash if you need a secure kill. It's still pretty good for that. I don't know if it goes over walls. I don't think it does. I could be wrong. I can't remember the last time I tried. Anyway, so right, your E ability itself, it's basically, it's a single target ability. Oh no, you don't get to deal with my Avatar. You get to deal with me. Okay, you can just fuck right off. Goodbye. I don't care about this zombie wall either. I've got all my health. Fuck you, enemy team. That's my slug. Get out of here. You're welcome. Now, right. So it's a single target ability parading as an AoE ability. Because it can hit multiple targets, but it's only going to hit them once, and it's only going to hit them once per tick. So it's got a couple ticks, or it's got quite a few ticks, honestly. It stands up for a long time, and it's going to deal damage and heal you for all of those ticks, but it's strange. It's strange how it works. It goes in a circle, it picks whatever it wants, and it kind of just does its own thing. So it's still easy enough to, you know, keep the duration going, keep the armor going, keep all that stuff going, because the ability is pretty indiscriminate. But, oh, suplex on Sonya from the Entomb. We're going to drop her right down. Leo, you've got a turret, buddy. You got to put it... Shit. Okay, well, I'm going to die as well. Maybe that wasn't the best way for us to do that. We also lost a turret. Bummer. But anyway, that's kind of an explanation of how the ability itself works and how it works with Sovereign Armor. I'm sure you've seen it at some point. Nova getting away there. Just truly, with the help of the zombie Leoric, making it happen. We're up in 4-ish seconds. We could probably still get on the point here. Even if we lose the point, I don't think it's really that big a deal, because we have a Leoric and their robot can just get burned to pieces. Is he going to get there in time? He's on it. He is on the point. He's ready to go. Nova, you need to go help him. You gotta do some damage, pal. I'm on the point now as well. We're still going to hit the Tychus as he goes over. I'm gonna get slept, but he should die. If I had a hat, he's definitely dead. Nice. We still managed to get him. Abathur with the spike. I'm gonna pick up the turret that they picked up from us, and now this cycle of turret life and death continues. Oof. Oof. Yeah, stabbing him on the fucking... No! I hate it. I hate it. One of the things I'm kind of watching out for this game as well is if I get a queue on a conveyor belt, I'm almost positive that it interrupts the queue channel because Imperius is moving. But I'm not super sure about that. I could be very wrong. I don't know. But I had it happen in a different game, and I just wanted to make sure. If you hear me go, aha, in the middle of the video, that's why. Back to the build, though, since we're wasting a lot of time. Flash of Anger is going to be our level 7 pickup. This just means when we hit someone with our Q, they are going to get marked with their Q, obviously. But when we hit them and they have that mark, we're going to deal 351 damage around them in an area, and we are going to gain a shield. What the shit? We're looking at the underside of the gun now in the bottom left, because I don't know why the replay camera is so flocked. That's the strangest shit. Also, thank you to my team for not getting in the gunner seat so I could live there. It's really fucking great. Basically, the Volskaya Protector, or that's what it's called, right? Yeah. It's pretty much a huge bunker, so a huge moving bunker. So if you only have someone in the driver's seat and your team engages, and then somebody gets in trouble, they can fall back, hop in the gunner seat. Suddenly they've got a huge health bar. They're perfectly safe inside the robot, and they can deal damage with different abilities. It's not used well enough, I think, because of the defensive ability that it has. Sonya, what do you think is going to happen here? Tyke is coming down. Sonya's jumping into the Entomb. Not advisable. Tyke is still going to die, and Sonya is gonna get away because I couldn't get over the wall. No, she's not going to get away because Abathur and Leo had it on lockdown, missing the suplex for the 500th time this game. Fantastic. But Flash of Anger is how you're going to be doing most of your damage at level 20, and we'll get to that. Wrath of Angerus is, as you can tell, very difficult to use. If you get CC'd or interrupted in any way while you're channeling the ability for 0.75 seconds, it goes on a 9-second cooldown. It gets completely fucked up. Everything sucks. It's hard to land. But it's super cool if you could just smash someone into your team from outer space, stun them, and then watch them die. It just feels real good. Thank you, team, for actually standing there in that bush, setting up that gank with me, letting the enemy team do the camp. That was so fantastic for a group of quick match players, and I love you all for that. Absolutely incredible stuff. Level 13, we're picking up Pathetic Mortals. Stunning an enemy with Celestial Charge reduces their movement speed by 25% and their damage by 50% for 4 seconds. So, seeing as how our Q is AoE, and the vast majority of people that we're going to be hitting are usually Greymane Sonya Tychus, reducing their damage by 50% and slowing them down is going to make it so much easier for us to get our auto attacks, to get our marks, to just chase them infinitely and make sure that they can't do any damage while we just kill them. There isn't a whole lot of dueling going on in this game specifically, but when you're playing with Imperius, if you ever get locked in a 1 versus 1, he can absolutely destroy people because he does shitloads of damage, and making them do less damage is going to make him even more posed to win the 1 versus 1, unless other people show up and then you're fucked. But there it is. That's how you do it. At level 16, we're going to take Celestial Swiftness after this team fight happens. Sonya all up in the back here. I'm going to miss my ult for another fucking time. Can't even land my Q because I'm so fucked up from the ult miss. Can we just kill her with our autos? Can we kill her with a W? Abathur gets her. Alright, we've still got... Okay, we're just going to miss everything because we can't pay attention to anybody. Deckard's still hanging out in the back, though. I'm going to pick up the turret that no one else seems to want to do. Got him. That time we stunned him inside the Nova ultimate, but we still got the kill because we're better at dealing damage. But Celestial Swiftness is going to give us 25% movement speed after casting Celestial Charge. Gain 40% attack speed for 5 seconds for each hero stunned with Celestial Charge. Now that tooltip may require some detail, because getting 40% attack speed for 5 seconds for each hero stunned. So do you get 40% attack speed per hero, or do you get an additional 5 seconds? Because if you stun 2 heroes, you've got 80% attack speed. Abathur's with me here. There's no way that I lose. I had the turret as well. Oh no, maybe I lose now because that's a lot of people. Nova with the save. Oh my god, the Abathur shield! My team is amazing. This is a quick match team that I would play with over and over and over and over and over again because I love them and they're wonderful. And I will never say that about anyone else ever again. Yeah. Lock, God, getting away with nothing in health. And getting 2 kills, if you can imagine that. 3 kills now. Why is this game still going? At level 20, we are going to be picking up Brand of Solarian, and this is going to reduce the duration of our brands from 10 seconds to 5 seconds, but the brand is no longer going to go away when we auto-attack people. So, what that means to you is that at level 20, you are going to W, Q, E on a target or multiple targets, preferably, and you are just going to auto-attack with all of your fancy attack speed from level 16, the shit out of whoever you've stabbed. And that AoE damage is going to be so fucking nuts. He's got to walk away, yeah. So nuts that you could potentially kill 3 clumped up people within about 2 seconds. It's actually incredible. I did it in I don't know if I put the video up. I feel like I put the video up because it was pretty fucking cool. Oh, boy, buddy. You didn't last at all, did you? Stab. We're just going to keep auto-attacking because we've got the speed. Greymane trying to kite around us. Not doing a great job of that on his own. But anyway, Imperius can basically 100 to 0 a Stitches, and whoever's around the Stitches, within about 3 to 4 seconds with this ability at level 20. With this build specifically, with the attack speed, with the brand damage, with everything that Imperius does, he's going to destroy anybody that is stupid enough to stand there and take it. And given that you've got so much move speed and that you're slowing so much with your Q, and your Celestial Charge is like this super workhorse ability because it has so much utility baked into it, coupled with the damage that it's doing, hitting your Q means people die, and it's fucking so good feeling. It just feels so incredibly fucking amazing. We got her, but we missed the Q. Got her with the W, which is the hard one to land, and the Q, which is the easy one to land, missed. Actually, the other thing a lot of people don't know about Imperius, his Celestial Charge is... Ooh! Stunned him in the middle of his sleep channel. Sonya goes for the area crater, locks herself in, doesn't seem to realize that you can cancel it, the crater, to get out, and then there you have it. That's the Flash of Anger working with the Q procs to explode 2 people at once. It's fucking crazy. This character is so broken, but nobody knows, and I love it. I love it. This character is so good. So good. Not to mention, I really loved him from Diablo 3 for just being a huge asshole and so just headstrong and fucking confident. It's just an awesome character, yes. Play Imperius. He's very good, I promise. You won't have a bad time. Oh, right, the thought that I was having about his Q, though. His Q... using on release for aiming the ability is very, very, very good. Oh, look, I got my stool. We're sitting on a stool this time. Yes, I will take the MVP, even though I wish Abathur or Leo or Lily or literally anyone on my team had gotten it. Look at that. Look at that. Votes all around for everybody. We deserve it. We do. We did so good. But his Q is, you want to think of it like an actual spear. So if you hit someone with the tip, they are going to take damage, they're going to be stunned, and they're going to have a bad time. But if you miss with the tip, suddenly there's just this stick. And all this space between you and the tip of the spear is kind of like a wet noodle that doesn't do anything. So, if you have to aim the ability up close, you want to aim it at your feet, because the AoE is all in the tip of the spear, and if you go over someone, if you dash over someone, you're not going to collect them on the way, you're only going to hit with the end of the spear. I know it's kind of hard to wrap your brain around, but if you're playing this character, use on release, and then just kind of pull the ability out to the outer reaches of the range, and you'll see there is a spear indicator for what he can hit, and then there's this big long line between him and that indicator that will do nothing if you hit someone with that. It's very easy to see when you can pull it up and kind of make sense of what's going on. There's the stats though, 14 and fucking 3. Holy shit, with the most damage in the entire game. And then the build again if you need it: Impaling Light, Sovereign Armor, Flash of Anger, Wrath of the Angiris, Pathetic Mortals, Celestial Swiftness, Brand of Solarian. Also, I would probably take Angelic Armaments at 10 because it's just that much better. Wrath of the Angiris is fun, it's good, I love it, but it's so hard to use and it's so clunky, and the other one's just going to do all the damage that you want it to do. But that is it for this video. This lasted so long. Thank you for hanging in there. If you have, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, bell, whatever the fuck YouTube has you doing these days, and I will be back tomorrow with some more fancy schmancy stuff. Peace out.